do not care whether somebody agrees with me or not. If you agree with me, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we gotta disagree and coexist. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't mind people putting me in that category because, like I said, what I differentiate from them is where they might be more passive, I'll be more assertive. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a certain vision, it's a certain way and vision like I want to bring to the world, and that won't be compromised at all. So that's why I think it sets me apart from them. So I don't mind the label because I understand most people gonna draw similarities to where, like, you know what I'm saying, they see where they see fit, like, just so it makes sense to them. So I don't be tripping.
Right. So do you think doing that type of music is gonna take a little bit longer? Because you always see guys on Instagram, they make like a freestyle video and they get 200,000 views and they get a record deal off of that. So do you think you doing that kind of style is gonna take a little while for boys to tap in?
Oh yeah, man. Like, I know that, but I ain't tripping. Like, I ain't tripping because, like I said, I'm sure what I'm trying to present. So it's like I'm not tripping. And then you gotta look at a lot of those guys, they fast track their way to success, but then, like, what's the substance in it? Because then a couple years later they complain about their contract, music industry chew them up, spit them out. So why take that route? I learn from their mistakes. I'm cool, y'all boys run that up right now. But like then I'm gonna have a catalog, I'm gonna build up equity to where when the label come holler at me, it's gonna have to be M's. Boys gonna get a couple $1,000s and a cute chain. I ain't really in it for that. I got kids and shit, so I ain't really in it for no cute chains and a couple $1,000.
Okay, so you basically in it for longevity.
For shit, sure. And like building shit. I want to build shit. Like I got so many plans and shit for me and my people where I come from to where I can advance what they got going on as well. So it's like, I'm gonna grow this shit.
Okay, so do you plan on eventually, like, all right, I know you got a label, right? I'm sure you got a label, right? So do you eventually over time, do you plan on expanding that label into like other different ventures and stuff like that? Is that one of your end goals?
For sure. I want to get my own storefront for my Valley merchandise so I can put other like creatives on because yeah, I'm a musician. But if I allow you the space, I got a hot brand. I will allow you the space for you to come sell your merch. You know what I'm saying? They can put other black creatives on in the clothing business. Then, you know what I'm saying, of course, movies, entertainment. I really want to get into horror movies. I want to have like my own like division of like just horror movies and shit. To where I help like, cause I feel like we don't got like a strong like presence of like black horror film directors. And I enjoy the fuck out of horror movies. So
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, that's niche. And I know a lot of niggas ain't into that shit. That's what I want to do. Like I got so many plans, but I gotta get the music going first.
Okay, so speaking of black creators, you know, I know you just mentioned that. So, what do you think we can do as a race, you know what I'm saying, to uplift our community, man? Because it just kind of seems like we still in the same circle from way back in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Like, what can we do to come out of this circle that we in right now?
I ain't gonna lie.
You can be honest. You can be.
I ain't gonna lie. For that shit, honestly, I don't think nobody have an answer. But my suggestion would be, like, we just gotta start learning to coexist. Understand that like we all come from different backgrounds. We all different people. We all got different experiences and different beliefs. I think we get into it so much to where motherfuckers be on some shit to where they like, man, fuck what he think. Fuck what he talking about. Like, what he saying can coexist with what I'm saying. And it's like, once we learn as a people, hey, you can believe that. I can believe this. And we could be cool. Bro, I'm telling you, like, this shit'll take off, but I don't know if that shit ever gonna happen. I ain't trying to sound pessimistic, but I ain't gonna get on here like these other niggas and be like, you know what I'm saying, act like the answer is just simple, because this shit is, like you said, it's embedded, so.
Nah, you right about that. It's definitely embedded into, you know, our history, man. So, you know Charleston Wright, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. So, you know, he been getting a lot of negative press about basically saying like the Asian community never, fooled with black folks, right?
Yeah.
So, what is your take on that, man? Do you think it's time for other races, you know, we all should come together, or do you think, you know, we all should still kind of be our own individual race, like black folks, Asians, white folks, and all that? So, what do you think?
I get the thought of, especially what he presented, we gotta stop being so inclusive for other people. I definitely get that because I feel like as a people we are too inclusive, but I think which he stated in earlier videos, where he was riding around in his car before he was doing the interviews with Sean Cotton to where he felt like, you know what I'm saying, it's some Asians in the hood that we could be cool with, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard for me to assess that situation because I've seen differentiating opinions. So I don't really know where to attack it from because I don't have, where do I go with it? It's kind of like you're dizzy and you see three different things, like which one do you go with? Because I feel like with him expressing that earlier sentiment, that was kind of confusing for me, but I don't hate nobody. I love all that love me. My daughter's best friend is Hispanic. So I can't be racist, but I definitely get the sentiment of not always being inclusive because a lot of people aren't as inclusive as we are. So I get that, but I don't really agree with shutting out other races, especially if they're willing out.